Ghana kick off their World Cup campaign up against Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. Will their Black Stars get off to a flyer or will they get off to a stinker? We're going to take a look at it, all of it, next. That's right, folks. Babs again with another match, World Cup rivals video. It is Portugal-Ghana in Group H. I've got a Black Star superfan right here. I'm going to talk all things Ghana in a second, of course. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button, bang, and say all things Ghana related, Blabarose related, World Cup related. We got it all here, boys. Under one roofski, of course. Yes, all focus might be on Cristiano Ronaldo, but the Black Stars ain't no mucking about. They're here to, of course, go far in this competition. Can they upset Group H and get themselves off to a flyer? We'll get into it in a second. A big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, joined by, of course, Nene coming out of Ghana. So for my small corner of you of the YouTube universe, tell him your name. Of course, I've already told him your name, but of course, tell him a bit about yourself and something cool about Ghana.
I'm from Ghana, and we are pretty excited about the World Cup. And we missed out the last time, and we are hoping to come in this time to make amends for some of the problems that came up that made us miss the World Cup. So we are really poised for the World Cup.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing you back in action in what is going to be a very difficult group. But of course, Ghana do kick off their World Cup campaign against Portugal. What are your hopes and dreams heading into that match over in Group H for Ghana against Portugal? I think you're on mute. You're on mute again. Sorry. I think you might have clicked that button.
The last time against Portugal at the 2014 World Cup, it was quite disappointing. We had so many problems in that World Cup, especially the players were not content with the money and all that. So I think we are not really looking forward to winning that match because Ghana, we are slow starters when it comes to the World Cup. So I think we'll be looking forward to getting a draw from that match. And usually the first match is where we try to set out our first team. Because most of the players are not used to playing against themselves. So it's not something we are expecting to win, but I think we'll take a win if we do get it.
Oh, indeed. Of course, but, Ghana famously made the quarterfinals a couple World Cups ago. With this team now ready for the World Cup, how far can it actually go?
This is quite an interesting story. Ideally, I don't think we can make it out of the group. I don't think we are pretty well organized at this time. The coach came in quite not long ago. He's not used to other players. He's called the best we have. And ideally, Ghanaians don't really have faith in the coach as well. We don't really trust in him to take us far. But the main thing Ghanaians are looking forward to is the last match against Uruguay. At all costs, I believe if we get a win and we even get thrashed by South Korea and Portugal, it will be a massive win for us just to get revenge for what happened at the 2010 World Cup against Uruguay, for what Suarez did to us. So all we are in this time is we are coming in for revenge. We don't care what exactly happens in the other matches. If we get to progress because maybe the other teams are not equally prepared as well, we'll take it. But I think we'll be very excited to just beat Uruguay and just come home.
Yeah, that is one of the sort of subplots or the little stories that are bubbling in this group, because I've chatted with Uruguayan fans already for the build-up, and they seem to have caused a problem with everybody, with South Korea and Portugal and yourselves, Ghana. Famously, though, we all remember the Ghana, and it was just chaotic and just disgraceful. But anyway, let's get back to the football itself. Of course, Ghana over the years have had some really exciting players. But heading into Qatar 2022, who should we be watching for to give us off our seats with excitement in this year's tournament?
The quite obvious one is Arsenal's Thomas Partey. I think he's going to be the main anchor of the team. And at the moment, he's going to be the captain as well. So I think he's the one we should look forward to. And there's another exciting player, Kudus Mohamed from Ajax. He's also a pretty exciting player. But I don't think he's going to have a fair start the game. But Thomas Partey is the one I think we should all look forward to. He's our main man, and we trust in him to lead the team as well.
All right, yes, we are familiar with him. Of course, Portugal first opponents. You know, with Ronaldo and co, he might be a little bit too old, but he can still change a game. Besides him, or maybe even him, who is your main concern from Portugal when you take on when these two sides play each other?
Depending on who plays, I think for me, I believe their biggest threat is Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leao of AC Milan. They are the players we are most likely to cause problems for us. But Ronaldo is still Ronaldo. The players might get overwhelmed with his presence, which might give him a goal. That's what happened in the 2014 World Cup. He didn't have a good game, but he found a net eventually. But I believe Bernardo Silva and Rafael Leao are the main threat for Portugal for us.
All right, yeah. So they are familiar names, and maybe Ronaldo's just, I don't know. People are saying it's his last World Cup, but with him, you just don't know. Okay, so let's say I give you the keys to the team or the country. You have to pick the 11, goalkeeper through to the forwards. Who are you going for to start the game against Portugal? Your team.
Okay, I'll first go with Ziggy. We lost our main goalkeeper, Olakot. He had an injury, so he's missed out. But I'll go with 5 back. So the defenders will be Odoe, Amate, Diku, Salisu, and Baba Rahman. He might not start because he still has an injury he has to recover from. So in case he's not fit, then Gideon will come in. Then in the midfield, obviously, Thomas Partey, Tre. And in the front, I'll have Dede Ayew, Kudos Mohammed, and Inaki Williams to lead the attack.
Yeah, that does sound. Of course, Inaki Williams recently taken over the Ghanaian national national whatever you might call it, citizenship, I guess, or fully getting behind the Black Stars here. So there is another game in your group. Of course, kicking off around about the same time. Uruguay, of course, against South Korea with a Ghanaian hat on. What do you think will happen in that game? And also, what do you want to happen in that game?
I'd love to see a draw. That'll make it easy for us to face Korea. But if Korea are to win in that game, they might come out all blazing because they would want to get the win as well against us. So they solidify their position to qualify. But I think a draw will just ease things for them. Then we can as well try and capitalize on that.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't want, in that result as well, I don't want Uruguay to have a good chance of qualifying against the other team. So I want our last game against Uruguay to be the deciding factor for both teams. So that we can kick them out. Either we go home with them, we score them and go.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate. Well, it wouldn't be the ultimate revenge, but it'll go close to it. It would go very close. I think you'd still need a bit more to kind of really rub it in a little bit. Okay, so focusing back to, of course, Ghana, Portugal, your opening game. If we have to push you for a score prediction for that game, what do you think's happening?
I'll go with a 2-0 for Portugal, unfortunately. I don't think Ghana will be able to beat them. Unless, of course, there's some hard luck, like a red card or something silly. I don't think Ghana will win that game, unfortunately.
So I appreciate you, of course, giving up a bit of your time to talk all things Ghana and the World Cup, and hopefully we'll get more insight from you as the World Cup progresses. You guys out there, give Danny a bit of your love. Smash your thumbs up. Smash your subscribe, of course. Check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. And you can actually be on one of these shows. We've got World Cup Daily phone in, where you can come in on the Zoom, have a chit chat with me, get your thoughts out there to the world, and hopefully maybe spark some more debate out there for the World Cup and, of course, the World Cup viewers. But anyway, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, check the little bell as well. Also get involved with the other stuff in the description. But until then, guys and girls, we'll keep on trucking.